Hello! Welcome to Vlogmas Day 24, aka Christmas Eve. It is not Christmas Eve when I post this, but when I filmed it, it's Christmas Eve. Long time no see. Let's address the elephant in the room. What happened to Vlogmas 2023? My editor Michael ended up getting COVID. I gave him the time and space he needs to heal. He's taking what he needs to feel better. In that time, I was filming really consistently and I started to get anxious for two reasons. As a videographer slash the content creator, I was getting anxious about constantly filming videos and piling them up on poor Michael while he's feeling sick. As an editor myself, I was like, if I was out sick, I would not want to be thinking about all these videos piling up on me. So I just felt so guilty constantly filming and I said, I need to stop. And I'm gonna end up editing these so that one, Michael doesn't have to worry about it, and two, it's not piling up. I just wanted to feel less anxious myself, honestly. And also I wanted to help Michael feel less anxious. Again, I could be projecting my own anxiety onto him. I just was anxious all around and I said, Michael, you just get better. If you feel better anytime soon, let me know and you can pick it back up. But for now, I'll just pick up the mantle and edit Vlogmas. But by the time I kind of started, I was already like 10 days behind, and so I just really never caught up. That's why Vlogmas is a struggle, honestly. I don't know how people do it, like, without an editor, because you're filming all day and then you have to go and edit, and like, how are you gonna enjoy time with your family or your loved ones if you're just constantly churning out content? I'm so sorry that Vlogmas was a little delayed this year, but I hope you understand the circumstances and the reason why. I do want to apologize that perhaps the editing wasn't my best. You know, I definitely don't bring to it what Michael does, because I'm filming this content and then I give it to Michael and I'm like, you have a fresh pair of eyes, you make it something new. I just want to say I don't feel like it was my best editing job, but again, I was trying to get out quickly and I wasn't like taking the time that it usually takes me, which is like months and months and months and months and months. Obviously, in the time that I stopped filming, we were still doing holiday things together, so what did you miss out on Vlogmas this year? Luckily, I do have a couple photos or random videos from these events, so I can throw those up here while I talk about them, so you at least get a little glimpse into what you missed. One of our favorite holiday traditions has been going to the Tanglewood Festival of Lights. We've been doing it ever since we moved here in 2020. This year, we finally figured out like the perfect night to go. 2020 was a good night, 2021 was a rainy night, so it was really dead, and then last year we went on a Saturday and it was just slammed. But this year we went the night before school went out, so it was the last school night of the year, and it was quiet. It was great. And so we got to enjoy it and without feeling rushed or looking at the time constantly, and it was just so nice. But while we were there, we were obviously counting deer along the way. As you know, we count deer every year to see if we can get 100. We did hit 100, I think Vlogmas Day 2, wasn't that when we hit 100? Or wait, I think it might have been Vlogmas Day 3 because I think I edited that video. So we already hit the goal of 100, but then it becomes a how many deer can we get total. I think we need to up the ante now and just say, can we hit 100 by maybe December, or do we just start counting in December? We usually start counting Black Friday. Obviously the goal of hitting 100 is no longer like a challenge, so we need to figure out a new standard. The record number is 368 in 2021. This year it was like, we need to beat that record. After Tanglewood, we got really close, like we could taste it. And then Jess was pet sitting and she saw 10 deer up that way. So that brought us to 369. So we were one up from the record. So it was like, okay, we still got a couple days. How many more can we get? Well, I had a couple that I hadn't counted from work, just in neighborhoods that I thought we might drive through together. So I was holding off on counting them. And that brought us to 400. So that was pretty exciting. But we still had one neighborhood left, and that was Brookberry in Winston-Salem. It is a gold mine for deer. We always hit so many in that neighborhood. But our friends Emma and Tyler live over there, so we picked them up and we drank hot chocolate in the car and counted deer and just hung out with our friends. It was so nice. And we ended up counting 100+ deer last night, just in Brookberry alone. I can't believe it. We hit 500 at 7 o'clock, which was really, really cool. But like I said, we had almost 100+ deer. So if not, we had almost, what, 200 actually. Yes. We got really close to 600, and that is bonkers to me. Our grand total for 2023 is 586 deer. What This little joke that I started, I don't even remember what year it was, 2011 let's say. This little joke that I started saying, can I count 100 deer between Black Friday and Christmas? I have surpassed that goal like crazy. I think that this is so cool how far it's gone, and I love that my partner loves to do this just as much as I do. My family was really into it too, don't get me wrong, but Jess is like, she's competitive about it, which I think is so cute. So yeah, 586. Can we beat that next year? Come back to find out. We had these coupons for free donuts at Krispy Kreme. We got them at Pride Winston-Salem this year, and they expired at the end of the year, so I said we need to use these one night when we go deer counting and just have donuts and eat them in the car. So last night we went and got our donuts. While we were there, we ended up getting a whole box of the holiday specialty donuts, which are all elf themed. Look at how cute they are. I love them. I love every year seeing what they come up with designs. And I actually have one here with me today because I was going to eat it as like a little breakfast snack. This is a chocolate glazed donut, and it's supposed to be Christmas lights. So cute. And this little centerpiece says Santa, I know him, which is probably the best part of the whole movie, and I'm really excited. I haven't had this one yet. I had the snow globe last night. That's everything that we did that I think was worth mentioning that unfortunately I didn't bring you guys along for, but you got to see a little glimpse of it, so still worked out. In that same vein, there was some content that we were hoping to film that we just didn't end up doing this year because again, I paused filming. The main thing we really wanted to film was kind of like a meet all the animals. We just didn't end up doing it. We hope to do it soon, maybe before Vlogmas, like in the summer, or maybe we'll do it for next Vlogmas. And the other thing we didn't end up filming was I was really hoping to put a GoPro on one of the goats and film them going down to their goat stalls. We did do that whole video about their new stalls, and that was kind of when we were hoping to do it, but we just didn't end up filming it. But it's too cute of an idea not to do, so we'll definitely put a GoPro on a goat at some point. And then the other thing that we teased in 2022 was our Minimalist Nativity set. We never did end up having a day where we sat down and finished it. They're all painted, but they're going to have, I don't know how to say it, jabs maybe at religious things. We're healing from a religious trauma, okay? That's what it is. So I can't wait to show you guys the final result because it's gonna be, I think, quite funny. It'll make sense when it comes together. Yeah, so I think that's it. I just wanted to talk about, you know, why Vlogmas kind of fell behind a little bit, what we did but didn't film, and what content we didn't film at all this year, but is content that we definitely want to film. Yeah. The other thing that I need to do is I have to actually finish doing the advent calendar. I haven't opened a door since December 14th. That was the last day I filmed. We have a lot of doors to open. So, shall we do that? Let's open some chocolate, huh?